What's up everybody, welcome back to How It's Done. Today we're going to show you how to install a bidet toilet seat. The version we're going to be installing is actually a bidet with heated water, or warm water, however you want to say that, and a heated seat. There's several different versions of this out there. These are pretty common and popular in Europe. They're starting to become a lot more common and popular in the US. There's versions where you actually just attach them underneath your existing toilet seat. There's versions like this where you replace your entire toilet seat. There's versions where it's just cold water. There's versions where it's got a cold water and a warm water hookup. For ones like that, you're going to want to make sure that you are next to a sink with a warm water supply, or you're going to want to make sure that you have a warm water supply or hot water supply connected underneath here. For this particular version with the heated seat, we need to plug into an electrical outlet. We do not have an electrical outlet, so we are going to be adding one. And we're going to want to make sure that since this is involving water, we don't want to zap our tushy, so we are going to be putting that on a GFI. Alright, so once you've made your selection and gotten your bidet picked out, the first thing you're going to want to do is shut off your water supply. There you go. Now, the way you can confirm that that's shut off, just give your toilet a flush. And if you don't hear it filling itself back up in the tank back here, which it's not, that means that worked. So now what you can do is come down here and disconnect this valve. You may have a little water drip out. That's okay, that's normal. Yeah, a little bit, not bad. Next thing, you're gonna wanna go through and remove your toilet seat. Whether you're completely replacing this or just putting one that fits beneath it, you need to remove this. So you'll need to access the screws. Yours may be a little bit different to access. Yeah, needs a good cleaning. Anyways, you'll access the screws underneath here. There's actually just going to be a nut on each side. So you'll unscrew this, and you might need a wrench to hold the nut underneath. If it's a plastic one like that, most likely you won't. So we'll go ahead and get that toilet seat taken off. Alright, so the toilet seat has been removed. I do want to point out that there are versions of this where you don't need to remove the toilet seat. That would be a bidet that's basically just a sprayer hose, similar to like a kitchen, like what you would have to spray and clean dishes on a kitchen sink. Just a little sprayer that you basically reach under and spray with. For that, it's basically just going to come with a T-valve like this. Actually, almost all bidets will come with this. You'll just attach this under here, like so. Make sure it's on there good and tight. And then we'll go ahead and attach this guy back up underneath here. And if you're doing the sprayer hose type, you'll just attach the hose on here, and normally they'll either have a little bracket that you can set inside the tank on the lid and set it there. You might have one that you can screw to the wall, but that's not what we have here. All right, so the mounting plate is going to look something like this. So we're just going to want to center that. And then we'll take these two little clips that kind of sit in there. Make sure that they're positioned above the holes, and they are. And then we've got these guys. So with this, basically, do this with one hand. All right, so pretty much gonna just drop that down in there. And then underneath, we're gonna put this guy with the cone facing up, like that. Then we'll have the metal washer, and then we'll have our lock nut. So we're gonna do that on both sides. All right, so once we've got the nuts underneath tightened down, we can, see if we can move it a little bit, and it is not budging, so we're good. So now we can grab our seat over here and kind of flip that over. We're going to take this protective tape off because otherwise we're not going to be able to get at that once that's attached and mounted. And then we are going to take this rubber piece off, and the plastic side will go on the plastic. From there, we're going to just flip this over, and it should slide right in there and click into place and lock. If you ever need to take it off, this little piece right here is the release, so you can slide it right forward. So we're going to click it into place, and then we will connect this metal side over on the metal fitting. All right, the water is hooked up. And that's pretty much what that's going to look like. We'll take this quick start guide info off. But yeah, now all we've got to do is add a plug over here. So in order to do that, fortunately we have a light switch. So we're just going to take the plate off, take the switch out, connect the neutral to neutral, black to black, white to white. We'll make sure that we know which one's constantly hot and which one's a switch leg. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. And then we'll basically just drop a wire down the wall, down to here, cut in a box, and add a GFI. All right, so we've got our GFI in place down there. And we've got the wire sticking out up here. So the way you know which one the power is you're going to have a bundle of the black wires tied together, a bundle of the whites tied together, and then a bundle of the bare copper wires, which is going to be your grounds. So that's going to be your power, because we've got two wires coming off of this, one going to each switch, and then the other side of that is going to be your switch legs, which goes one to the exhaust fan and one to the light. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the power shut off. We'll get these tied in with these wire nuts down here, and we'll test the GFI and then plug in the bidet. Right, so GFI is on, and of course I just realized GFI is ivory, not white. So we're gonna have to swap that out, but since this is the only one I have at the moment, we can go ahead and plug this in. Oh geez. Please don't spray me, please don't spray me. Ooh, it's got a light. Isn't that fancy? Oh, say it with me. Ooh, ah, oh. I don't know what it's doing. I think it's getting ready to attack. No, not really. yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You can go on the side here and adjust the seat temperature. Green, yellow, red. I think that means warm. And then nozzle cleaning. What that does. Ooh, wait, don't spray me, don't spray me, don't spray me. Good job. So that just cleans it. Nozzle cleaning. So we'll go ahead and let it do its thing. And there's just a whole bunch of other little settings on here that we'll read the instruction manual for. Nozzle position, water pressure, water temperature. Set that to warm. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And as an added bonus, if this does become your new throne, you've got, oh, wait, yep. Careful, it does attack. Yeah. Can't believe that really just happened to me. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you do decide to just sit here, you got a spot to plug in your phone now. Thanks for joining us on How It's Done. We'll see you next time.